Charlamagne, who you giving Donkey of the Day to now?
Well, Sexy Red, Donkey of the Day for Tuesday, May 28th. Let me make sure it's the 28th. Yes, it is May 28th. Goes to a San Diego police officer named Anthony Hare. Anthony has been with the San Diego Police Department for 2 years, and he's a fan. Okay, acronym for freaky ass N-word. He's a 69 god. By the way, how many 69s has a person done in their life to where they are considered a god at it? Thor is the god of thunder, we know why. Loki is the god of mischief, we know why. But when you consider the 69 god, we have to assume we know why. But I'm just wondering how many times, have you and a person put your mouths on each other the way you are considered a god at it? Funny, but not really a diss when you think about it. So let me take that back. Anthony Hare is a freak, but I don't know if he's a 69 god, but he has resigned after he was caught locked in the backseat of his squad car with a female detainee. Yes, it is exactly how it sounds. Let's go to NBC7 for the report, please.
San Diego police released dozens of videos and audio files from the night of August 14th, 2023. They show Officer Hare answering an auto theft call outside of a Bay Park 7-Eleven where arrests were made.
What were you asking?
Investigators say Hare drove the female arrestee to several locations, including police headquarters for interviews. He was then on the way to the Las Colinas detention facility when investigators say he believed the woman was suffering from a medical emergency. Hare ended up in the back seat with her and told investigators he accidentally shut the door with his foot, locking himself in.
And then when I was waking her up, that's when I noticed that this door closed on me. And then that's when I was frantically trying to open the door.
Investigators say he never called for medical assistance and removed his body-worn camera while in the back seat with the woman. In a later taped interview after her release, the woman says Hare asked personal questions for her phone number and to meet when she was out of jail.
He wanted to get with me, when I was done with the whole situation thing, the warrant or whatever I got arrested for.
However, the woman says the two never had sexual contact.
Anthony, you trying to do the wrong kind of cuffing, sir. Okay? Anthony thought he was special. He thought he was so desirable, so attractive, so good looking that this woman who was wanted for car theft and had a bench warrant out for her arrest just couldn't resist him. And, she just had to have you right then and there. Either that or you knew she was just trying to get out of going to jail and was willing to do a favor for a favor. You get me off, I'll get you off. That's how that works. Now, let me tell you why both of them are stupid. There was body cam footage released by the San Diego Police Department, and you can hear what actually happened. On it, the suspect was heard propositioning the officer for sex. Do we have that? Let's listen. Oh, we don't have that in there?
No.
Huh?
No.
Oh, we don't have that. Well, let me read you the transcript. She said, "You're not too bad. What's it gonna hurt me if I work the system? You know what I mean? That's the way I see. Are you single?" She added, to which he replied, "Yeah, but you're not." Then she said, "I'm down to F." Don't look at me while I'm doing this. Don't you dare look me in the eyes. No, I'm not. Don't you even look to the left a little bit. I don't like the way you look at me in the eyes while I'm doing this, okay? Then this woman said, "I'm down to F right now." He interrupts, "Don't say that right now because everything is being recorded." Anthony, is you stupid or you dumb? Okay, that's just an admission of guilt. Then he turned off his body cam and slowed his vehicle down as he drove onto a residential street. And 20 minutes later, his dumb ass had to call a fellow officer to help him out of the police car because he locked himself in. Now, it's a bunch of freaky ass po-po listening to me all over the country right now. They listening to me tell this story and they probably laughing their ass off thinking about how stupid this officer is and all the different ways he got himself jammed up and all the different ways this could have been prevented. But that's the wrong mindset. The only mindset should be is that this should have never happened at all. Okay, once again, Mr. Officer shouldn't have been thinking about sex. Mr. Officer Hare should have been thinking about properly doing his job. If a woman is propositioning you for sex while you're arresting her and your body cam is on, number one, you shouldn't even be down to participate in the debauchery simply because you're a police officer. You're supposed to be doing things by the book, protecting and serving. But no, you horny. And you so horny that you didn't even know how to play it off. This woman telling you she's DTF, she's asking, are you single? You're supposed to at least play it off because your body cam is on. Okay, you tell her in between winks. You think you can just proposition me with poom poom? I am a law-abiding police officer. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of my bed. I mean, in the court of your jaw. I mean, in a court of law. At least try to talk in code, Officer Hare, okay? Ask her, How about you cock my gun? Ask her if she's ever seen a baton this big. Would you like to hold it? Anything except don't say that the camera is on, okay? All right? That's okay, I'm not encouraging any of this. I'm just simply saying, why do people do the most illegal things like they're legal? It's mind-boggling to me. Then the officer said he thought the woman was suffering from a medical emergency, so you decided to go in the back seat and give her a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation? No, you used that little butt dart of yours to give her a corn dog to mouth penetration. That's why they found semen on your belt, Anthony, okay? And this is why we can't advance as a society, because we can't trust anyone to do the right thing. This is why all these institutions lost the public's trust a long time ago. Please give Officer Anthony Hare the sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh, now you are the donkey of the day. You are the donkey of the day. Yee-haw.
Now let the record show. Before I finished talking, MB held his phone up to me and he shook it a little bit. And I was afraid to look at it. Afraid to look at it after talking about things like this, but I look at it and his text message is, what's the craziest thing you did to get out of a ticket? Why are you asking me that?
No, I'm just saying.
Don't disrespect me.
I'm not saying you. I'm just saying that I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that did some crazy things to get out of a ticket.
Oh, that was a question for the listeners?
Yes.
Oh, I thought you were just being your usual freaky ass stuff.
flirting.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. Like, I ain't like that. I was
What?
like,
Well, what is the craziest thing you did to get out of a ticket?
Nothing. I get my tickets, okay, and pay them off.
All right.
I've never been in that position to where somebody can say, well, here, you know, they're not giving you an option. They don't give us options. We black.
800-585-1051. What's the craziest thing you've done to get out of a ticket? Maybe you know, flash little boobies.
You did that?
No. Maybe show a little ass.
You did that? You always sagging. So as soon as you step out the
what
car,
are you talking
as soon
about,
as you
man?
step out the car and they tell you turn around, you gonna flash them a little ass.
800-585-1051. What's the craziest thing you did to get out of tickets? And if there's any police officers listening, what's the crazy thing that was offered to you to get out of a ticket? Taking somebody to jail. We would love to know. Again, 800-585-1051. Let's discuss. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Donkey of the Day is brought to you by the law office of Michael S. Lamonsoff. Don't be a donkey. Dial pound 250 on your cell and say the bull if you've been hurt in a construction accident. That's pound 250 from your cell and say the bull.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.